Welcome back to Unbox the Bible. Today we have 24 Bible quiz questions in 3 rounds. 8 questions on the book of Revelation, 8 on Old Testament characters, and finally 8 on famous Bible verses. There will also be a bonus question at the end for personal reflection. For copyright reasons, any direct Bible quotes will be from the World English Bible Translation. Are you ready? Let's go. Round 1. The Book of Revelation. Question 1. Who wrote the book of Revelation? Was that Paul, Peter, or John? The answer is John. Question 2. How many churches had a letter written to them? Was that 3, 7, or 12? The answer is 7, and those letters can be found in Revelation chapters 2 and 3. Question 3. John describes seeing a scroll. On the scroll, how many seals are opened? Is that 3, 7, or 12? The answer is 7. Question 4. Who opens the seals on the scroll? Is that the lamb, an eagle, or an angel? It's the lamb that opens the seals. Question 5. What colour was Death's horse? Was that dark or black, bright or red, or pale green? The answer is pale or pale green. Question 6. In Revelation chapter 12, who fought against the dragon? Was that Gabriel and his angels, or Raphael and his angels, or Michael and his angels? The answer is Michael and his angels. Question 7. What tree is in the New Jerusalem? Is that a tree of life, a tree of knowledge, or an olive tree? The answer is a tree of life. Question 8. What name is given to the rider on the white horse in Revelation chapter 19? Is that Alpha and Omega, or Faithful and True, or Lion of Judah? The answer is Faithful and True. Round 2. Old Testament characters. Question 9. Which Old Testament prophet raised a boy from the dead? Was that Elisha, Isaiah, or Elijah? That was Elisha. Question 10. Which judge was left-handed? Was that Othniel, Ehud, or Deborah? It was Ehud. Question 11. How many children did Hannah have after Samuel? Was that 1, 3, or 5? The answer is 5. She had an additional 3 sons and 2 daughters. Question 12. What was the name of Ruth's first husband? Was that Mahlon, or Boaz, or Elimelech? The answer is Mahlon. Question 13. How old was Methuselah when he died? Was he 512 years old, 777 years old, or 969 years old? He was 969 years old. Question 14. Which king was struck with leprosy? Was that Ahaz, Manasseh, or Uzziah? The answer is Uzziah, and if you know why Uzziah was struck with leprosy, let me know in the comments section. Question 15. Who built the first altar? Was that Noah, Abraham, or Moses? The answer is Noah. Genesis chapter 8 is the first time the word altar is used, but the idea is in Genesis 4 when Cain and Abel brought offerings. So if you thought they should be the correct answer, you can have a point. Question 16. Which judge made an ephod that became an idol? Was that Samson, Gideon, or Jephthah? That was Gideon. Round 3. Famous Bible verses. Question 17. In which Gospel account does Jesus claim to be the way, the truth, and the life? Is that in Mark's Gospel, John's Gospel, or Luke's Gospel? The answer is John's Gospel, and that can be found in John 14, verse 6. Question 18. To which disciple did Jesus say, "Get behind me, Satan"? Was that said to Peter, Thomas, or Judas? The answer is Peter. Question 19. Who wrote the words, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God"? Was that David, Solomon, or Asaph? This was written by David. Question 20. Fill in the blank. Create in me a clean what, God? Should that be mind, spirit, or heart? The missing word is heart, and that was from Psalm 51, verse 10. Question 21. In which book can you find the passage on the fruit of the Spirit? Can that be found in Galatians, Ephesians, or Philippians? That passage can be found in Galatians chapter 5. Question 22. Which psalm opens with the line, "I will lift up my eyes to the hills, where does my help come from"? Is this the opening to Psalm 46, Psalm 121, or Psalm 138? That was the opening to Psalm 121. Question 23. Fill in the gap. Blessed are who? For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Is that those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, or the poor in spirit, or the peacemakers? The answer is the poor in spirit. Question 24. Which book is this verse from? For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God. Is that from Romans, 1 Corinthians, or Ephesians? That was from Ephesians. While you're adding up your score, here's Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 again. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God. Here's a bonus question for you to think about. Can you think of a situation where you extended grace to someone because of your understanding of God's grace to you? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. How did you get on? If you have enjoyed today's quiz, please like and share this video. There are more Bible quizzes here for you to try. Thank you for watching, and grace and peace to you all.